Hey guys, so I wanted to talk to you a little bit about something that I've always found fascinating and always wondered about, basically. That's the creative process. What is your creative process? I can't tell you how many times I have been looking at an amazing picture, or sculpture, or painting, some sort of art piece and just, wondered, wow, what inspired them? How did they get to where this finished product? What was their process in getting there? And I realize that that can kind of vary from piece to piece or, whatever project you may be working on at the time. But I kind of feel like that maybe we all have a general process that we kind of fall back on. And I'm really interested in knowing yours. And so I mean, if you want to share that, just please feel free to comment below. And even if it's just like a little, it doesn't have to be anything in depth, just a little checklist of, hey, this is what I do. So I'll go ahead and share mine with you. The first thing I do when I'm thinking about a concept is I'm old fashioned, so I get my piece of paper and my pencil and I start doing the brainstorming that we learned about in writing classes and things like that. And I just sit there and just anything that comes into my head, I write it down, even lighting techniques, anything. I can't tell you how many times that just from a location that I want to use, been able to come up with an awesome concept because of a location, I mean, so whatever you're building around. So even if it's just words, it doesn't even necessarily need to be the concept aspect of it. It can be a type of lighting that I've wanted to use, or like I said, a location, or an accessory, so that's kind of where I start. And with that, I do a lot of forward thinking, and so after I get past that level, I just kind of put that in the back of my head and get out of the house and go somewhere where I can clear my mind and just relax. And for some people that might be at a coffee shop or shopping or people watching or whatever. But for me, I need to go somewhere where I can be alone and just not be distracted. So I go hiking with my dogs and go sit by the lake, listening to birds sing or whatever. That is just really relaxing, and it helps me with my creative process. So yeah, so I will do that. And like I said, at that point, I'm not forward thinking about the brainstorming that I had just done, but I definitely still have those thoughts kind of lightly, playing in the back of my mind. And that's where it kind of like becomes more intuitive to me, because it just, little details with each of those brainstorming ideas that I was kind of drawn to start to fall into place. And a few of those will kind of stand out. And that's when I get home and I'll kind of start writing down some more. Okay, well, based off of those, and I'll build on them. And okay, well, for this one, there's this type of location that I would need. And, is it possible to get that? How difficult would it be? Can I do that in this timeline? And I kind of start playing out how realistic it would be to do each of those concepts within the allotted time or whatever is going on with that. And then after that, it's just about execution and getting it done, playing. So I will make a checklist and write down all of the things that I need to do to accomplish this and try to stay organized that way. So that's just my basic process. It involves brainstorming, detailing, and execution. So definitely would be interested in hearing about your process, and thanks. Maybe we'll make some more of these videos if they go well. But all right, thanks guys.